So this is, well, it's Chief here again, and this is our one of these clan training days that we had. Funny part is we were actually trying to do team battle, and well, we end up just fighting each other over and over again because apparently we were the only people that were doing team battle. And as you can see, it's 14 against 14, or 14th armor against 14th armor. On my team, we have three 112s, a KV5, a 122 45. On the other team, there is a AMX 5100, a low, a Tiger 2, a Panther. No, that's a Persian, and the Panther M10. Now, the low had a huge buff. Well, at least I consider it a huge buff recently, and it's been very successful. And when I first bought the tank, I thought it was great, and after a while, they nerfed it so much, I stopped playing. And now I'm happy to use it again. So, but this video isn't about how I did or how the team did. This video is about flanking and using the terrain as to your advantage. Um, Step seems to be a very flat map. Not true. There's a lot of little hills and ditch and uneven ground where you can easily conceal tanks behind them. And you can easily get flanked without suspecting. So this is what I'm going to show you today. We actually had this was our second battle. The first battle, the same exact. I used the same exact tactic, and the same exact thing happened. Um, they were too busy engaging our heavy tanks, not noticing that um, there was a counterforce that moved away from the main battle and hit them from the side. So people get tunnel vision quite often, especially in pub matches. You always have to be aware of what's in front of you, and if your tank went missing, well, the tank that was in front of you went missing, you have to be very worried about where they're going and how they're gonna, and you have to always be aware of your flank, especially maps like this where it looks can be deceiving, and this looks like a very open map with a lot of flat ground, and it looks like you'll spot everything. No, you won't. This map is very hard to fight. Lots and lots of very good cover, um, because of the terrain, because of the uneven grounds and the ditch and all that stuff. That scared the crap out of me, by the way. But yeah, I thought there was a tank I didn't see. So there's two scouts. Our MS01 took out their T1, and I don't think BT2 is gonna have a issue fighting another T1 Cunningham. So there goes their two little scouts. And if they send two scouts down those areas, that means they're coming down a 9 line, which, unless something different happens. So MS1 is going to check their base. They don't have RD, obviously, so um, and well, they found their Persian. At this point, I was wondering if they were really just camping base and waiting for us to go. So we were kind of pushing and hoping that they were really camping at base and we can just somehow overwhelm them. And not the case. AMX 5100, and I completely dunked the shot again. So they're all fighting that corner, and I can do some good side scraping there. I can see the top of the tank, but yeah, of course the first shot takes out my ammo rack. Now I'm worried. I'm being engaged on two sides. I broke my ammo rack, and this is a stalemate. and they have the advantage because they have that damn hill. Even though we have numbers, so I looked at it. They're all there. Four of their tanks are there. The Persian is chasing the MS-1, so I said, well, we're gonna use the same tactic again, and hopefully they don't notice. I'm telling Toast to back off. We're gonna go somewhere different. And see, it's very obvious that they saw me leave and they saw me drive this way, but they didn't really bother. The Persian have killed our scout, but the Persian somehow didn't decide to come back either. So we pretty much just drove all the way to their flank without ever being seen. And yeah, and you see they're under that burn, so they can't see us until we're right on top of them. So I'm telling my teammate, once we engage them, you have to push forward. Now they see us, and that's because we have their sights. And I dunked a shot again. But the Persian never came back. I don't know why. They're being engaged on the flank. I'm taking out the oh. They killed Toast. I'm trying to take out the Panther because he's the easier target and it's one less gun off the field. So um, try to kill the Panther. They're pushing up. Everybody's pushing up at this point, but they're being attacked at two different angles. The 5100 is smart. He got off the hill, so then I can't shoot him from the side. But Tiger 2, now the low, is being trapped by 4 heavy tanks and isn't gonna live very long. I put a shot right through his symbol. AMX 5100 is running back to base trying to cap because that's the only thing he can do. Unfortunately, the 112 is not actually the slowest tank in the world, and there I put a shot into him. 112 is actually very fast, and in this situation you're trying to catch someone. There's a hill, okay? You can wiggle your tank up and down the hill to pick up speed, and it doesn't exactly slow you down either. So watch this. So I'm on top of the hill. Well, actually I didn't do it, but you can go down and come back, down and come up, go down, come up, go down, come up. That way it'll help you pick up your speed. Now 5100, I just tracked them. And what did I do there? When a tank aims a gun at you, as you can see, look at the angle. His gun was aiming towards my right, so I turned left at an angle and drive at him. So the only logical thing for him to shoot is my side. If he doesn't shoot, he have to turn his gun, and I'll just keep driving until he misses. Most people, instead of waiting for you to get alongside of them and have a better and cleaner shot, they will panic and fire at you, thinking that it's because it's the side of your tank they'll pin. No, isn't this side scraping? Isn't this the same concept as if you side scraping against a wall where you're only giving them your track to shoot at? Exactly the same thing. And considering that the tracks on the tank are harder to knock off now, he damaged my track but didn't do anything. So, yeah. And he paid a price for it, obviously. 5100, no armor whatsoever. So we're just gonna drive back to base with plenty of time to finish off the Persian. Yeah, we have to revenge our scouts. Yeah. So stop the aim. He dunks his first shot. I don't know how. It's actually a very accurate gun. I bounced his turret. He puts a second shot into me. Now I'm aiming. So that shot went through. And now the other 112 is face hugging him. But yeah, either way, it's over. It's just, yeah, someone have to shoot him. So there we go. Little bit of tactics on team battle, a little bit of insights on flanking and maneuvering. Even when it is 5 on 5, well, I mean, yeah, it's 4 on 5. Even if you're engaging their main group, your group is engaging their main group in a close combat, doesn't mean you have to be there and shoot it out or slug it out. You always have to be innovative and come up with better ideas and how to counter their force and how to attack them from a different angle. It's impossible to fight two sides in a tank because it's impossible to, well, place your armor facing your tank against two opponents on different sides of you. um, I mean, front face to face, tanks can angle, tank can use terrain to hold down, tank can use buildings or whatever to side scrape, all that stuff. It's hard fighting tank from the front. I mean, every tank, yes, have some kind of weak spot in the front, but um, it's very hard if they know how to use their tank and they're moving around and not exposing their weak spots to you. However, if you're attacking them from both sides, they have to shoot. Well, one of you, one side will be able to have a flanking shot. So, yeah, where you're always facing your front at the enemy have to expose one side to, someone. So yeah, hope you guys took something away from this video and enjoyed the. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Have fun on the battlefield.